Yeah, what's going on? G'day, g'day. So it looks like we've got about a minute left till we get some action underway. So we should be, yeah. I don't even know if we've done a livery reveal for what we're doing tonight yet. Don't think so. But we have chosen Toyota. So it's going to get pretty serious. The 8.6, not that crash hot. G'day Bananas, how you doing, mate? How are you? Yeah, so it's going to be a head-to-head with Banana Josh. He's taking Toyota as well. So if we're unlucky, we could even pick the same lobby and get real head-to-head. So how are you finding this car to drive there, Bananas? Good to drive, or you doing well? One or the other. So we're only 10 seconds away from getting ourselves a lobby. Yeah, feels like a bit of a slow car. Hopefully the Super will make up for it. This 8.6 feels real slow. So we just had our first drive of it in the hour leading up to this race. And yep, there you are, Bananas. So it looks like much of the same names than last night. Rascal Rabbit in the Lancer. GP Legend in the Citroen as always. A few people in the RCF becoming a popular car. Super Dragon making an appearance as well in the F-Type. It's gone the Jag. Pan Mac in the 8.6 as well. So there's a bit of a crew here in the Toyotas, in the Toyota camp. That's going to put a bit of pressure on us. So ranked 12th in the lobby if I was a betting man. Proper A lobby. I wouldn't expect too much from this car. It feels really, really slow. So we'll get rid of that plug. So we'll get that volume. G'day GDX, how are you, mate? Back for some punishment, or we're back for some punishment. We just had a pretty big session trying to learn this car. Just did about an hour of lapping. Couldn't find any pace in this car at this point yet, so I'm hoping as the season progresses this car will begin to come towards us. Just got to learn its strengths and weaknesses. Doing a two-stop, you reckon, eh? I wouldn't even know, mate. I don't even know what the tyre wear's like. I don't know what the fuel burn's like, actually. We would normally test that about now. So about 8 laps worth of fuel by the looks of it. Or maybe less, 7 laps. So we're starting off the pre-season pretty underdone. Almost, well, no practice for last night's race. We at least squeezed an hour in today, but it was all hot lapping. Toyota, mate. We're in the 8.6, Toyota 8.6. 8.6 feels like it's probably not the right car for this track. we might even, we'll see what the tyre wear's like, see how many laps we're going to get out of it. We might not even stitch one hot lap together. Could be as bad as last night if we're unlucky. So we've been lucky enough to pull out behind GP Legend again. And he's straight on the fuel burn. We need all the practice we can get, unfortunately, so we'll be doing a hot out lap and maybe a hot lap, depends how the tyres feel like they're going to hold up. I did notice the track penalties are really harsh this season as well. So it feels like the track penalties were really harsh here. So yeah, the tyre wear looks significant already. Fair bit of draft there. So we'll try that. Looks like we might be able to make one lap safe. Probably didn't do enough fuel burning there. So I'm trying to work out who's going to be on a hot lap and who's not. So we've gone Toyota and we've gone the, what's that team called? Penske Dragon. So Brendan Hartley driving for Geox Dragon, or Penske Geox Dragon this year. So this is their testing livery. So that's someone coming, is it? Oh, yep, so he pitted as well. We'll try and look after the tyres this lap. So here we go, all or nothing. Not the easiest car to drive. Well, it's not super hard, but... Oh, that's close. Definitely slow in the straight, so this is going to ruin our lap by the looks of it. Yep. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Just had to overtake me. What a killer. The car's just had all the power in the straight line. So that's our lap pretty much done. So we would have had a lot of pace. It was just whatever you want to call the straight around here is just... Oh, he's going to give us some space. What a top bloke. So after having our qualifying lap ruined, that's not too bad actually. Not too bad. I definitely expected worse. So thanks for whoever it was that jumped out of the way. So it was Ball T82 maybe, they jumped out of our way. So I don't know if we're going to stay in the top 10. There might be quite a few blokes without laps. Yeah, look at that, there's 5 blokes that haven't even finished a lap yet. So we'll probably get jumped by all of those. Not a good start. So pretty much I didn't even take notice of who it was that overtook us in the... What car overtook us on the straight? Wasn't that Trak Racer, was it? Yeah, I think it was. So we lost at least half a second to a second sitting behind him, which is not a good start. Although at this stage we are the fastest 8.6, so mediums is the requirement. Don't even know how many laps there is in this race. Well, so there's still people still running. Yeah, 2 to go. So they must have timed it to perfection. No, they want to start from last. So Rascal Rabbit, not ideal, and Super Dragon out of 20. You don't expect to see that every day. So we'll just say thank you to was it Balti 82? Just moved out of our way. And Yeah, we'll start on softs. Race details. How many laps is it? For 11 laps. Okay, so we'll try that 200-point race. That's alright, mate. We can deal with that. So he thought he had another hot lap in him. So that does happen. This 8.6 was just going to get swamped. I don't expect you to back off, mate. It was just unlucky for me, really. Save fuel, apparently. Don't know about that. We'll try. So we can only hope for a good result. So it looks like it is a fuel saving race. So NX on pole. I think he was on pole last night as well. So obviously in form. No one Brian. Haven't seen him in a while. Welcome back, mate. Or you've probably been playing out of another profile. Lockie52. That's a name we haven't seen in some time either. Speed boost out of forward, number 1 on the car, mate. You're under a lot of pressure. Hixie. Cheers, Nitro. That's all good, mate. I'll do a wave. Where's the camera? Yeah, here. And, so Space Dust Daddy out of 8. Maggots out of 9, mate. So we're right there with him. So car 20 might be his first time up here. We're out of 11 in the matte black Geox Penske Dragon testing livery. Massimo. Bananas 8 on the car, mate. You got a lot to live up to from back there. Yo Rocket in 14. Reckons he had his qualifying jacked. Diogo, now that sounds a little bit familiar. Maybe it's the drifter I'm thinking of. Bolt 82 or Ball T82. The Audi TT probably not going to be that crash hot around here, one would suggest. Panmac must have got balked as well. Everyone burning fuel, so they know something I don't. And Rascal Rabbit out of 20, so we'll see what he can do from back there. Sweet, mate. So you can be me man on the side if you really. I don't know, mate. I just drive the cars, mate. I don't do strategy. Strategy is for other people. So we're gonna start. Well, that was definitely the wrong. Oh no! Oh, we went the wrong way. Is there someone there? No. And we've lost our slipstream already. So we're going to have to use fuel to try and catch someone. So we've got maggots up there. Yeah, look at that, the fuel is just getting burnt. Yeah, race engineer time, mate. Whoop, whoop. Party time. Tyres are cold. Check. Way too much tyre squeal, huh, Nitro? Listen to him. Gotta cut that out. Gotta get at least 5 laps out of them bad boys. So yeah, Rocket wants to burn all the fuel. He's more than welcome. Yeah, I'm trying, bro, I'm trying. Try and catch the blokes in front at 3.5 seconds. Who's that? Massimo's coming for us now, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm going for, mate. I'm going for a heavy fuel save. And minimal tyre wear. So this Renault, cheers Massimo. Yeah, I should be there, bro. Yeah, you can feel the tyres go off heaps quicker. Can we get another lap out of these tyres? Yeah, I reckon stay on the softs. These blokes are battling over nothing. Go, Massimo. I just want to stay in Massimo's slipstream. Okay, what's the new plan, bro? Oh, I thought we were going one extra. We're going +1, bro. I thought that was a classic box +1 or target +1. The softs have got heaps of grip, bro. Heaps. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll just leave Massimo in front and he can brake. Oh no. And that's ruined it. Damn, just looked away at the wrong time. We could have if we didn't run off, mate. So we'll box this lap. These tyres are not starting to go, but that error, we're just going to lose too much time, and whatever time we made up on Massimo, hopefully we'll get that in the pit. So how much have we got? All of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need 5 laps. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have... I don't know, bro. We'll just try this, see what happens. Yeah, that'll do. Ain't got all day. So just keep an eye on my fuel there, mate. Remember cold tyres. Yeah, we'll see what kind of fuel burn one heavy lap does. so we're definitely going to need to fuel save. Okay, that's alright. We can do that. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the fuel burn was like. It's definitely burny. So there's Massimo. Let's see how much time, if any, we made up. Yeah, so where's Massimo gone? Yep, sweet. Yeah, that's what I wanted, a good outlap, get track position. Because we can fuel save from the front. So GTP is coming for us. He must have taken on a bit more fuel. Damn. Of all the times that I have to stuff that one up. We in top gear? Yep. Cheers, Nitro. Just want to stay within his slipstream. God, that Citroen is so fast. So we need to save more fuel, Nitro. Yeah, that's super, oh, almost over, huh? So 1.2, okay, that's the target. So we're already on 1.2 now. Therefore, we might be saving. It's been a good race though, so far. Whew. So that was a good lap time. So what did we start? We started somewhere terrible, didn't we? So we're trying to save enough fuel that we might be able to have a go, or at least pressure him into a mistake. Don't think that'll happen, but That was close. But we will take that. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Had we had a decent qualifying, we might have done alright that race. Definitely a much better race car than it is yeah, definitely a better race car than a qualifying car. That's actually a really good race car. It's nice and gentle on the tyres. It's got heaps of apex speeds. Yeah, so what did we get? 5 places or something? Are we the fastest 8.6? Yes, we are. Not only by a little bit, but by a lot. 20... What's that? 22 seconds faster than the next 8.6. So not too bad. 160, that's not a bad start to the season. Can't complain. Yeah, too easy, Nitro. Thanks for hanging by. GDX, thanks for hanging around, mate. So, not a whole lot of action in that race. Another one of them fuel races where not the most amount happens. All about saving tyres and... yeah, we're just going to have a look at that stack, I reckon. And who was this bloke? Hicksy with the whatever he was doing. Like, mate, you can't do that shit. Yeah, don't be a wanker. Yeah, so GTP legend, awesome race. Hicksy, I don't know. I don't even want to talk to him, do I? Yeah. So who won? Lockie. Congratulations, Lockie, mate. Don't know how he won that, but he definitely did all right. So NX and Speed Boost were up there. So I wonder if we got any DR. Yeah, back markers were rough. Oh yeah, Massimo. We'll thank Massimo too. Where was... Oh, that was... Yeah, so Massimo did good. Yeah, what happened to you, Bananas? You got destroyed, mate. Did you even... Oh, you just made it on the front page. So, yeah. 160, not ideal. But, yeah, it'll have to do for the moment. So we'll back out of there. Yeah, thanks for the race, mate. Did you get stuck in qualifying or something? Oh, that's right, we have to wait for 2 minutes of bullshit, don't we? When are they going to let us skip this stuff? This has got to be the most annoying part of the game, mate, when you want to watch a replay and you have to watch 20 cars go past. Can't they just scroll up the... Can't they just scroll up the names or something? Yeah, so thanks for that, GDX. Thanks for hanging around, having a watch, mate. Hopefully we did alright. So what Nitro messages did I... Ah, yeah, I see what you was trying to get at. Box earlier and fuel less. Yeah, trying a no-stopper on mediums would oh, I think you're well short of fuel. You would have to... I think you'd have to save a bucket load of fuel, GDX. Because you've got 7 laps of fuel, and so you've got to save 4 laps worth of fuel. 4 laps is a lot of fuel saving. I mean, you could probably save 2 laps of fuel. Like I think we saved a fair bit. It's worth a try if you've got a spare account, mate. Jump in and just go medium, no stopper. see what your race time is. So GTP Legend was out of 6, so not a bad result. He's managed to find himself a position. So I think we were out of 11, so what's that, 5 places? Yeah, too easy, Bananas. Catch you then, mate. Thanks for swinging by. So we had 12 on the car, so that's a good race. 12 on the car and 6th. We came in 6th. I'm pretty happy with that. How long until the next race? The next race is at about 20 past 8, isn't it? So Diego. So I just really wanted to have a look at this catch slash wall grind slash. We definitely dropped it. I don't know how we didn't get a penalty. I thought you get wall contact penalties, or you used to get wall contact penalties. I don't know how we didn't get one of those. That was outrageous. So maybe we'll jump into the top 10 for the start, see what happens. It's always a bit of carnage in this grade. Someone always likes to dive on someone. Something about that Hicksy bloke, huh? He was blocking everyone and everyone else. So we see he's starting out of 7th and getting real aggressive like. Oh, that's right. Tetra, whatever that is, drops it here, doesn't he? And I try to avoid this, and then I ended up going right for him. It's like, always go to where the car's going, and then it'll disappear. Followed the car and managed to get it. So we'll jump on board. Is that Hicksy bloke? So who's getting penalties? Yep, just drifting off the left there. Don't ask me how Hicksy doesn't get a penalty. Space Dust Daddy gets past. So is this where he's about to get aggressive? No. Oh, is it? Oh no, wrong car. That's Hicksy. Which guy was the guy that was swerving all over the place? Was it this guy? No, that's Space Dust Daddy. It's definitely this guy, wasn't it? Playing on a controller as well by the looks of it. So did we catch him this early? Oh no, we're miles away. So Hicksy goes defensive. And that just lets Maggots get away. Yeah. So GTB Legend will let you back in for that. He's not the kind of guy that just runs you off the road for no reason. He's going to try and get past clean, but no. Hicksy doesn't leave him enough room there. And all of this meantime, that's letting me catch him. Yeah, so the stream's pretty much finished, fellas, if you don't want to hang around. Thanks for swinging by. We're just gonna... so what happens there? Jump on board with Massimo. Okay, so GTP Legend has had enough because we've finally closed that gap, so he's losing a bunch of race time there. He has to send it because he knows that we'll be going past him otherwise. So he tries to send it down the inside. We try and send it down the inside here. Look at him come across for the block. That is outrageous, mate. You just can't do that. So I'm hoping Massimo and me will tag team him here. One of us will get past. can't block two cars, and I think Massimo knows I'll give him room just so one of us can get past. And then I'll bump draft cheers mate, you're a gentleman, nice try. And we'll bump Massimo to try and keep him in front. So he must have no grip at all. What a punter. The world's biggest punter. Yeah, so we've finished the daily race. It's a one stop with fuel saving. And he finally calls it quits. So the bit that we're watching the replay for is the last lap catch. So the last lap we managed to get a mad catch. Oh, it's not really a catch actually. The wall sort of straightens us out. Whoops. Yeah, so we touched some grass or something here and we just get launched into the wall. Lucky to keep our position. So we were trying to use the last bit of slipstream and fuel to have a lunge up the inside here. Oh no, I thought that was the last lap. Clearly on drugs. Here we go. So this is the last lap where we try and catch GTP and launch it off into the weeds. So that tyre wears 5 laps on the mediums. We did 6 on the softs. So we just sent it in there to see if we get nice and tucked up on the rear bar. And unfortunately, I don't know what happens here, but if we just didn't have such a bad couple of opening laps, like the original lap times were just so slow. And so we turn in here, and there it is, the slightest bit of AstroTurf. So Gran Turismo used to have mad wall penalties for that, and somehow we didn't get one. So I can only imagine what Maggot's eyes were looking like when he comes around the corner to see that. So he's just minding his own business, comes around the corner, and there's me doing a wall ride. That, oh, he must be so gutted that he just can't catch us. Oh, then he almost drops it himself, trying to get Eager Beaver like. And there it is, that was the race won and done. So yeah, that's it for the stream, fellas. I will catch you all later. Thanks for swinging past. Give it a like to help me out, and yeah, I'm not sure when the next stream is. We might jump on and do something tomorrow night, but I'll see how we go. Okie dokes. Good luck.